ERC, quality service since 1972, repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hello, this is James Spann. This is our morning Weather Extreme video. This is for Tuesday morning, the 18th day of March. Wind will be the story across Alabama today. Look out for gusty south winds in advance of a big storm off to the west. Here's some Skycam shots at the somewhat ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock this morning. We'll start with our Birmingham Skycam, looking right down 20th Street from the top of the Daniel Building. In Tuscaloosa, we're looking north from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. And up in the Tennessee Valley, there's traffic. What's out there this morning on the Memorial Parkway? Well, there's our big storm, whopper of a trough over Old Mexico, producing some big thunderstorms over Texas and Oklahoma this morning. Got a couple of tornado watches, one for the southern part of Texas down to the Rio Grande, including much of the Texas Hill Country, and then a second one farther north over eastern Oklahoma and northwestern Arkansas. And they have certainly seen some heavy rain out there overnight. Those storms not moving all that much since 9 or 10 o'clock. We've got a moderate risk of severe weather today across parts of eastern Texas, much of Louisiana, and southern Arkansas. That would include places like Shreveport, Monroe, El Dorado, and Houston, Lake Charles, and surrounding that, a slight risk all the way from really Abilene and Corpus Christi up to Paducah, Kentucky, and then down into the far western part of Alabama. Now, this forecast period ends at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and more than likely those storms should be entering West Alabama at about that point, and then tomorrow the risk kind of picks it up. Includes all of Alabama and points east over to the Atlantic coast. And the prime window for storms would seem to be from about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning through early afternoon. And we'll take a look at modeling here and assess the risk in a moment. First off, the rain outlook, the QPF, and boy, we got some big numbers from North Texas up into Ohio. That's suggesting a bullseye of 7.3 inches near Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and almost 6 inches around Fort Smith, Arkansas. And here in our state, that's suggesting rainfall amounts of 1 to 1.5 inches Wednesday. And that's a good part of this. We'll sure take the rain. Well, this is where we are at noon today. This is the OZGFS, the big trough digging down into western Texas at the surface today. There might be a rogue shower somewhere, but again, the story is the wind. Strong high pressure just off the Atlantic coast, strong low pressure over Texas. Winds out of the south could gust to 30, 35 miles per hour at times. So windy is the word today. Tomorrow, the trough lifts out. And that is coming through here, and that's going to set the stage for the possibility of strong to severe storms. Now, this is at noon tomorrow. And at the surface, we've got the showers and storms really over the eastern part of Alabama at early tomorrow afternoon, with the surface low to the north. And, of course, as we have talked about for days, the big question here involves instability. And there just isn't any surface-based instability, very little. This is the expected Cape at noon, and you can see just a sliver over North Alabama tomorrow. And that certainly is a limiting factor with this thing. But on the other hand, the instability or the shear is just tremendous. There's a look at the 0 to 1 kilometer helicity, and you can see that it's sky high across Alabama. So we might see a few rotating updrafts, but more than likely it's going to be a line of low-top storms. Probably not much thunder and lightning coming through with strong winds. Won't take a lot to bring that down to the surface. And there could be a small tornado in there somewhere. And all year, you know, these things have been problematic. And as we often say here, when it comes to thunderstorms, expect the unexpected. So we'll have to do that. So just again, tomorrow morning, say from 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning up through early afternoon, we'll be watching for that band of storms. Thursday, it's out of here. The sun comes back in full force, highs in the 60s. Friday should be a nice day. We note the colder air to the north, and then Saturday starting off the weekend, that cold air tries to kind of sag down this way. And still should be a nice day with highs in the 60s. And then Sunday, Easter, got that vortex coming down through Arkansas, and at the surface you can see colder air moving down into North Alabama in advance of that. That's fairly stable air, so Certainly this run suggesting no severe weather Sunday and probably not much rain at all. In fact, there's a look at Sunday evening at 6, and oddly enough, those thickness values keep on dropping. Now, that's primarily due to the colder air aloft, not colder air at the surface, but that would certainly suggest a chance of some light rain Sunday afternoon. But again, no heavy rain, no severe weather. Monday, that thing is gone, and we go back into sunshine. We'll go digging deeper into voodoo country March 28th. Good-looking long wave trough there off to the west. That suggests a big storm event if that's right. And at the end of the cycle, the 2nd of April, kind of a vortex setting up over eastern Canada, and that looks kind of chilly, doesn't it? You know, it can be cold into early April. In fact, we've had some snow here the first week of April before. Big ones, in fact. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.